the world. I feel like that's the most futuristic thing in our lives right now, is like the Google and Alexa assistants. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you went back 30 years and they're like, these are all the things that happen, that like would be the most like mind-blowing to a lot of people.
Yeah, probably. Smartphones.
Yeah, I feel like smartphones are just like a little too much like small computers. So they're like good, but I feel like Google's like, whoa. Google, you know? It feels to me like it's more novel than just like a really small version of a computer.
I'm with you. So I think we could dump the rogue or we could dump the shaman. I want to be on the shaman at first,
Okay.
if I can. Depends if the rogue's on me.
Okay. I'll watch the shaman first. Let me know if you switch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be on the shaman.
Okay. I'm gonna go try to open on him.
Let's go jump on this guy.
I don't know if I'll get him in time. He's so far away. Well, I'm reversing course. Well, nice job. You got him. I'm gonna get him. Oh, I got zapped. I almost made it to him.
Rogue's on me.
Yeah, I'm pretty far away. So
Rogue's bursting on me.
I'm real far away. Come to me if you can. Come to me if you can. Come to me if you can. You polyed me, but I got one shield off you first. Okay, now you should be fine. I'm shadow locked again. Oh no, that shadow lock doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares? I don't.
I blinded him.
You're okay. You're fine. You can get in there. You don't need to, or whatever.
I'm gonna pull him over here. I'm gonna burst on you. Ready?
Okay. Yeah. Vertically ready. God. I said that and then immediately got totally LOS'd and then polyed.
I'm hurting.
I know, I'm
hurting.
I know, I'm trying. I'm getting CC'd a lot. CC'd a lot. Still CC'd. Don't LOS me, don't LOS me, don't LOS me. Okay. I'm gonna go fear him. There you go. That should buy you a ton of... I think you're gonna be fine.
I'm on the shaman.
Okay.
Can't freaking hex you anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't see him coming. I had him selected as my focus target. I thought the whole reason was so I could catch hexes, but...
Shit.
That's okay. I'm
getting bursted on again.
DR.
I'm gonna spawn.
I got you. I got you. I'm gonna come up and get a fear if I can. Should buy you a lot more breathing room.
I'm hurting, Mike.
Yeah, I'm healing you. I'm full 100% focus on you healing. Just I haven't been able to. I'm getting a lot of silences and
I'm gonna burst this guy in a
hexes.
second.
I'm getting hexed again. I'm stunned. I'm not focusing on damage or anything. Polyed. I feared the guy. Stunned. Jeez. Okay. I didn't expect to eat so much CC from this team. I chose whatchamacallit. Alright, Rogue switching to me. Fear him.
I'm on him actually.
Stunned, I might die in this stun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, I ate so much CC from that team. I was just constantly...
Yeah, because I should have been on the shaman probably.
Even when I wasn't getting... Like, I feel like it was 50-50. Like, it didn't feel like it was all shaman. The shaman would, like, shock me with his totem a lot and poly me a lot, but the rogue would Garrett silence me a lot and, stun me a lot. Just like...
You couldn't have Garrett silenced you that much.
Why not?
Well, Vanish has got a 2-minute cooldown.
Oh.
So you can only do it to every 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, okay, so I guess only twice he Garrett silenced me?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Is there not like a
It
there's
just
not a combo point silence? Maybe I was just getting stunned the other bits.
yeah, probably kidney shot.
Yeah. I just feel like I was not just eating hexes, you know. I was eating a lot of
Yeah,
things.
stuns.
Yeah, stuns and 2 carrots, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. It's the you go from that like cheap shot to Garrett to cheap shot.
Yeah. Oh, blind as well, I guess is the other one. That's why I was getting disoriented too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was getting. They were all throwing both their CC on me, so it wasn't like just the shaman, you know. I don't know.
yeah,
That was tough.
yeah, yeah. It was.
If I was
They played it
rolling
well.
relentless, that would have gone better. I just didn't think about that. I feel like I don't normally eat so much CC against a shaman, but I guess a rogue who's good, I'll eat a lot of CC.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna eat a lot of stuns, a ton of stuns.
Yeah.
Can the shaman? The shaman can purge your shields, right?
Yeah, I think so. I guess that might have been another piece of why it was hard to keep up the healing. Yeah. Subtlety disc. Alright, how are we gonna run this one? Am I running away? Mostly? Lower healing,
yeah,
but also
yeah, that's definitely what we should be doing.
okay.
I'm trying to like split on them. Try to get in combat. So you don't get sapped. But we'll just we're gonna power their freaking priest at first.
Okay.
Get his dot on.
I tried. Didn't get there in time. It's very, very, very hard to make it all the way across the arena without getting sapped.
Yeah, you gotta like juke big time.
I did juked. It's still very hard.
He's bursting on me.
You're getting eaten. Jesus, come on, what's going on? Why? What the fuck was something was going on?
I'm out. That was the cloud
Oh,
that he couldn't.
charmed? Okay. Yeah, don't come out. Don't get CC'd. I mean, don't come
Where are
out.
you?
I'm trying to get, I was getting
There you are.
charmed. I'm blinded. So I haven't gotten any healing to yet. Stunned. They decided to switch to me. Don't worry about it, I would say. No? It came out anyway?
Well, I just threw a stun on him.
Okay.
That's all.
I just hadn't been able to top you off at all. You were still like super dangerous life, you know? Okay, I'm back on you. Now you're pretty good. Okay. I'm feared. I'm feared a mile away. I'm gonna have to run back really slow. You might just die. Oh,
I'm blinded him.
yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. Huh. That was rough.
Yeah, it was really, really rough.
We got like, why'd we get like butt fucked so hard?
I think, well, it
You
seemed
think?
to me like you opened up while I was in the sap, right? Like, I got sapped and you opened on the guy, I think. So by the time I finally got to you, because I had to get out of the sap and then run to you, you were
Yeah.
like half-life. And then it was just like, then I got...
I opened and then you got
blind or
zapped.
something.
Was the way that it actually happened.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's even worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I should have trinketed it. I'm not used to trinketing saps, because, you know, usually they're pre-combat.
Oh. Yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference. Because you would have just gotten blinded.
Yeah, that's why we got just screwed so hard. So by the time I finally had the fight,
Yeah.
you were like at 25%, and you were behind a pillar, so it wasn't even like I could run right to you. I had to
Yeah,
like
I
get around
should
the
have.
pillar.
I should have just trinketed the stun and popped all my defenses and got out of there. I guess.
All right.
That's okay. You know.
Or alternately, like, wait till we're both
We've
just
gotta go
out of
in together,
saps, right?
yeah.
Well, if they sap me,
Yeah.
you could just ride it. No, I don't know. I guess it's like a going together.
Yeah,
is
we
the way
totally
to
can.
say it.
Yeah. I just assume. I assume that you're behind me a lot because you can mount up.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
know?
was trying to juke. That's why I was like, it's so hard to get unsapped
Yeah.
because I went right first, then I went back left, and then I tried to get on him and I got sapped anyway. And I was like, I don't know how to dodge the. So took it a while to get there. Don't know how to dodge people I can't see. It's very challenging.
Yeah. I'm gonna be on the hunter for sure. But we want to play them around our game actually. So let's just go behind the pillar and wait for them
Okay.
instead of like playing in the open.
Okay. Pet comes. us.
Just dot there, little dude.
Okay. Why? Out of curiosity.
Just kill him. Well, I mean, they're not coming over to us. He threw a trap right there, right where the direction the hunter ran. You can actually just eat it right now, right? Won't make a difference.
I can try. Well, it was some kind of weird trap. Healing effect reduced. Mortal wound trap.
Yeah. I mean, his pet's not gonna ever do anything to you.
Yeah, yeah.
At least he shouldn't.
I was just confused by the use of dot instead of kill. That's why I was confused. Because you said dot the pet, and I was like, why am I dotting him? I get to kill the pet. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's dot and kill. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's all. That's my only confusion point. Can I just fighting the pet over here? That's the whole fight, huh? The one way this might not be great for us is it depends. Is dampening going to be better for us or better for them? You know?
It's hard to say. They really don't want to come over here. It's really a much better idea for us to be here then.
Well, let's just keep this up. Eventually,
So
I'll kill the pet.
I'm gonna hit him. There you go.
You're killing the hunter, right?
Yep.
You lost me. Don't lost me. And I'm trying to LOS this monk, right? But still somehow be able to get you. I don't know if I can do both those things.
You're okay. We're okay.
We're doing great. We're a lot lower in life than them. A lot more dangerous in life than they are.
Where are you, Mike?
I'm trying to LOS them.
Yeah.
No? Keep getting that stun because you're really low. I'm disoriented. Frozen.
Can you do heals on me, or are you?
Yeah, I'm healing you.
It's too hard.
No, I'm actively healing you. Incapacitated. I mean, I'm getting on and off CC, but you are my healing target.
Where are you going?
Trying to LOS the guy.
But if you're not the target, you don't need to LOS them as hard, right? Like they're definitely just shooting me, right?
They're hitting us both. We're both being equally targeted. They're shooting whoever is in line of sight. See, like now I'm dying.
Right.
Now you're dying. They're just
Okay.
arbitrarily.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
We'll both die at the same time. So it's gonna happen.
Sorry, I didn't realize they were doing so much damage to you because I was
Yeah.
taking a lot of damage.
Nah, I died. We were both
I don't know
getting a
how
lot of
they were-
damage.
I don't know how they were hurting us so bad. I guess our kiting, our LOSing was just dog shit.
I don't really feel like I don't know. It's
He
hard
just did
to
so
LOS.
much more damage than we did.
Yeah.
Like he did literally almost double my damage.
Yeah, I saw that.
The part that I was, I guess, having a hard time with was every time I'd go out to get him, you'd be on the exact opposite side of the pillar of me. So I'd only be able to go out and like barely touch him, and I'd have to run right back around because I'd be like within like on death's door.
Yeah. I mean, that's the
So I
hard
guess we
part.
just got to go out.
That's always
gotta
what
go out
I struggle
together,
with LOSing. 100% of my struggle with LOSing is simultaneously healing you and LOSing them, you know, when everyone's kind of like together. Like usually I have to wait,
Yeah.
I never, it's like never, that's always the thing I'm trying to say. Like if I'm trying to LOS them, I'm not healing you, or it's like hard, you know. It's very rare that I can do both
Well,
super easily while moving,
That
you know.
shouldn't be the case. I mean, that's like the triangle, you know.
I don't feel like it's as simple as that. What do you when you say that? What do you mean when you say the triangle?
Like, um, you never. It's not like you always have to choose between LOSing or healing. You know, if you have the right positioning, you can be LOS and healing at the same time.
Um, I
It
think
just
in
depends how you LOS.
theory
You know,
that's a reality,
there
but I think in reality it's not so much like.
it's harder for sure, right? You're not gonna have that. It's not like you have a ton of opportunities to do it. It just depends. Like, are you trying to LOS by like being completely behind like the other side of the pillar, or are you try to LOS by just being right around the corner? You
Well,
know.
so that's like what happens is like yeah, like I'll poke a corner right, and I'll have broken
Hmm.
LOS, and then that guy will move a bunch till he can see me again, and then I'll have a giant distance to run to get around another corner because
Yeah.
the corners are not next to each other, and I'm slow as fuck, you know. And running that giant distance to get around another corner will oftentimes 100% LOS you. Like it's very rare that me doing that will not break LOS with
Yeah.
you, you know. So it's not like
Yeah.
such an easy thing where there's like a magical easy triangle, you know. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of running around. That's why I like try to say it's like hard
The
to do,
maybe
you
something
know.
that you could use like a lot more, I think, to help in that situation is pull. Because I like never ever get pulled by you.
Um,
Like when we're in a bad position. Because I feel like just like when I play a mage, like it's like my positioning is like make or break for the fight, you know. And like so much of like the fight in like a twos or even like in threes back in the day when we used to RMP was had to do with my positioning and my ability to like, control the crowd. Um, and I feel like the same like when I used to do a lot of twos with Sam, like he would always control like where he wanted me to be, you know, based on what was easiest for him. You know, I feel like maybe that's something that I screw up with is like I'm like driving the fight and you're having to react to me instead of like you should be telling me like what to do and where to go. You know, and I should be like you should be the one driving it and I should just be the one reacting to you.
yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
I've said before,
it's
like I
like
hear
you're
you and I believe you, and I don't know how to do it. That's all I'm trying to say. It's not a matter of like I don't think you're right. Like I totally think that there's a triangle and I should be able to maintain it, but and heal and DPS, and
well,
I just don't know how. You know, like at all. Like it always ends up feeling like I'm just either out of line of sight of both of you or in line of sight of both of you, or if I spend so much time focusing on running to try to maintain that, that I'm not
well,
healing anybody.
well. What I'm saying is like as we work on that, like maybe like you're the one that's in control of like the strategy more. You know, like let's try that. Let's try you just being in control of strategy, and I won't give like suggestions on like what I want to do. You know, to have you being more of like the driver's seat.
Sure,
Because
but
I feel like
like
that's what has to happen. Because like, so that so it's so much easier for you to be like, hey, I want you to be back here, than you just pull that. Like, because I feel like you don't pull me now because you don't feel like like you know if it's the right thing to do at the right time.
well, I don't learn the way we play arenas. I think that's another issue. Like I've tried to also say this before is like when we just like rapid
You don't
fire
learn
off.
from experience.
I don't learn from experience unless I get a chance to reflect on it. So like if we play an arena and it
Hmm.
takes 10 or 5 or 10 minutes and then it's done and then 30 seconds later we're in a different arena, like I will learn zero from that arena. I can 100% guarantee you.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Zero?
Yeah, cuz I'm already engaged in the next
I
arena
mean,
like
that seems.
while I'm in the next
Yeah, but
that's why I'm always like I need a
the
break to talk
concepts
about it.
aren't. Yeah, but the concepts aren't that different.
No, they're 100% different. Like every fight is with
No,
every class is different. Every
not.
class
Yeah,
and
but it's
class
not.
pairing is different.
Yeah, there are differences, but it's not the. Of course, like they have different abilities and stuff, but the general strategy is the same. You know, like positioning is not like vastly different. Like positioning versus melee versus range is going to be different. Yeah, you know, positioning if someone's got a lot of castable CC versus not having that, it's going to be a little bit different. Yeah, for sure. You know, like it's going to be different if we're fighting like a warrior and a DK, you know, who don't have a ton of CC and they don't cast shit, you know, to if we're fighting a freaking mage and a boomkin. Yeah, absolutely agree with you all day long. You know, positioning is going to be very different in those two fights. Um, but when we're fighting like melee freaking melee DPS and healer, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a pally or if it's a shaman healer, or if it's a druid healer, or if it's a monk healer, or a priest healer, we're gonna approach those fights pretty much the same way.
I don't think that's true, but I'm willing to try it. Like, I think like a way you approach a monk hero and a pally hero is very different, and I think the way you approach a pally hero with a melee versus a pally hero with a range is very different. Versus two melee, which is very different, versus a range and a melee, which is very different. And for me, the rapid fire nature of how we do this, I forget anything about the other fight unless I get time to reflect. I'm okay
I don't
just
think
like
you're giving yourself
trying.
enough credit.
Well, we've done this for years, man. Like, it's not like right?
Well, I mean, it's different to like do something like, yeah, we've done it like seriously before and like did really well, or did like decently well. And honestly, like you and I like arenaing together in twos.
Mm-hmm.
We did the most of it ever in our lives back in Burning Crusade.
Yeah, I remember that. Of course.
And that was like the first time I ever arenaed in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, I mean, we've been like on and off like playing a good amount, but not like where we can like take that collective experience and be like, hey, I've just been getting better.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like
Take
saying
that
like, we've been
collective
trying it
experience
like
and say I'm getting
like
better.
like your example where you said we've been doing this for years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting better. I mean, I feel like doing it like with more time off than time on, you can't necessarily like blame yourself for saying like, "Well, I've been doing it for years and I've been getting better."
Well,
It's like, well, shit, dude. I mean,
no,
we haven't done it for 3 years.
I think
at
you might
least.
be misunderstanding. So what we've been doing for years, like the reason I always want to quit arenas eventually, like we do arenas, then eventually I get too frustrated and like I'm losing momentum,
Yeah.
is because it's because of this experience I've always had every single time we do it. Like every single time there's an expansion, I always play and play and play and play, and after like hundreds of games, like each expansion, I'd say we put in hundreds of games. I don't feel like I've learned like a single thing. Like I always feel like at the end of it, I'm like, oh, like it's just too much data for me to process, too fast. I don't get a chance to like reflect. And I've said this to you a couple times. Like I think if I'm going to learn, I really need to like we need to watch each video after it happens and like analyze it, and then I can take away something. But if I don't get a chance to take away something,
I guess the part that's hard for me is, I mean, where I try to like sell you out of that is, like, I have not a ton of like available time, and I feel like you want to like play a game and then watch the video, when I would rather have you just watch the videos on your own time, I guess. So,
yeah. No, and I think that's a
'cause
totally reasonable. I 100%.
it's not as fun, yeah, for me to be like, hey, let's play a game and let's take a 10-minute break, and then play a game and take a 10-minute break.
I get what you're saying, and I agree with that. Like again, like I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying. I'm just saying like the part where I was like I kind of know my learning experience and how it works out is I know that like I have a lot of trouble learning in this environment. Like I can go watch the videos later, and that would be like a way to try to learn, But that's hard. It's hard for me to do because it's not fun, Which is the same reason you don't want to do it, right? Like together is because it's not fun. But
Oh no, I don't. I wouldn't mind watching them with you. Like at this period of time, I would just much rather like if we're gonna sit and play arenas, I'd rather play arenas with you because I'll watch the videos another time. And I'll watch like videos of like really serious guys playing on YouTube. I have no problem with that. Like I enjoy that. The thing that I don't enjoy is I don't enjoy like play one game, watch 10 minutes of videos, and talk about it for 10 minutes, then play one game, and then do 10 minutes of videos and 10 minutes talk about it. Like that's for me, that's not productive enough. Because I could sit on a couch and watch a fight and watch somebody way better than myself, play a fight and give direction instead of just trying to like figure it out myself.
Yeah.
So I feel like I get so much more bang for my buck watching other players who are better than me, and their tutorials than just watching my own fights, because I feel like I know what I can like see the mistakes that I make like when I make them during the fight.
Yeah, but that's the difference between you and me. I can't. Like when I make certain mistakes, like if I have a mistargeted guy or cast a spell, like 100% I know what I did and how to correct it. But in fights like that, and like really like 90% of the fights, like I don't know what the mistake was because I don't understand how I could have corrected the positioning without watching myself doing it. that's why it's sort of confusing. Like I need to see like, oh, like in the moment I was really stressed and I couldn't see that I was doing this wrong, but watching it later I can see. And like sometimes I have gone back and looked at our fights and I'm like, oh yeah, I can see I used these abilities in this wrong order or that, you know. But like seeing someone else do them in the right order versus me just in the moment fucking it all up and then immediately going next match before I can see what I fucked up, like I don't know what mistakes I made. That's why I always feel like I never learned, because I really need to watch
so much about it. Let's get some experience in.
Well, I'm okay with just trying.
I think we're like overcomplicate. I think we're trying to like over stress and overcomplicate it. You know.
Okay.
Like I feel like we probably would have even like against that hunter, freaking in the 1500s, that hunter monk team. Even though it was probably the right thing to do was to try to pillar kite him because they definitely didn't want to come in and do that. They didn't want to play that game with us.
Mm-hmm.
We got just absolutely destroyed by trying to play the game that we're not. Like we haven't done enough with that game yet. You know, we just got to keep trying and trying and trying. Pillar kiting is just not our. We just don't have the experience. That's just not our style right now.
Okay. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not trying to say anything you're saying is wrong. I'm saying I'm on board, I'll try to lead the teams, we killer fight. I'm just saying, like, I might not learn that way. You know? So it might be just a lot of death. That's all I'm trying to say, without me understanding how it got better.
I feel like you, like, the thing you said is, like, I get really frustrated and I want to quit. I feel like that's the path that you're going down when you have these, like, I really want to stop and watch the videos, I have no idea, you know, and I'm not going to give you direction because I don't know what to do, you know, kind of thing. I feel like I just don't want you to get upset.
Let's talk about that more after the fight. After the fight.
So definitely I want to be on the druid.
Okay.
And there's with the stun and stuff, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for me to burst. It's just going to be, we're going to have to put a lot of like double pressure on him. I'm going to open on the monk.
Okay.
Just so he's not like popping on you.
Okay.
Druid's not going to be out. He's out now.
He's out.
Now there's the monk.
Yeah,
yep.
he's been out. I forgot to do relentless. So I'm gonna try to kite this guy away. So you're just on the druid by yourself.
Okay.
That sounds like a
Yep,
good
that's
idea,
great.
right? Okay. So I'm just gonna keep fighting him over here.
Ready to burst this guy with me?
Yeah. Sure. Let's do it. I'm wholly locked, but let me fear. Okay, I'm on him. I'm on him.
I blinded him.
I'm on him. I'm incapacitated. Oh, you're dying.
Alright, yeah, I need heals, I need heals.
Dying. Yeah. I'm healing you.
I'm going to keep chasing this guy if it's okay.
Okay, yeah, 100%. Get him.
So you're dying me or no?
Nah, we're both really low. You might die in this one. I'm trying to heal you and myself. We're losing it, so I don't know why. They switched over to you. I'm getting cycloned. They might try to kill you on the cyclone.
Can you pull me? Can you pull me? When you get out of that one?
When I get out of this one, I'm gonna throw you a shield first, but yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay. Here in this guy. I wonder if I can dispel cyclones. I'm gonna die, I think. I am real low. I'm gonna fear this guy away.
I mean, that's so cool. It's okay, just worry about yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I think I might die. Yeah. That's a tough one. After the beginning.
I guess that Thorns does a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, 100%. Do you not know that? It does
Well, it
five.
looks like a very different animation than I thought it looked like. It looks like just spike balls poking out.
Yeah, yeah. It does
Instead of like
5%
the
of your.
swirly old spike thing that it used to look like.
Okay. Yeah, they made it look more obvious because it wasn't obvious enough, and it's 5% of your life every time you hit him.
Yeah.
So it's
I still
huge.
super outdamaged that monk.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting.
The druid just did a shitload of healing. I had him down so many times, so low, that just the monk would come over and do a little stun,
Yeah.
and the druid would get away. Or he'd get away to the point where like I was really low, so like I was nervous about like chasing him away and having him swap to me, which happened a couple times.
Yeah.
Monks don't have dots, right? It's just like they're either on you or they're on the other guy.
I don't know. You have a 110 monk, don't you?
Yeah, but I haven't played him in several years. And I barely got him to 110.
Yeah. I was thinking you could just log on him and look through his abilities real quick and see. The hardest part, it's easy to look through all your abilities in someone's spellbook. The hardest part, I think, about
Yeah,
me
it's
trying to...
knowing which ones are relevant.
Yeah. That's as well. I was thinking even for me, it's also like artifacts. It's hard to know about what abilities you get from artifacts. Because you can log into a
Yeah.
level 1 monk and see every ability he's going to get eventually, but you can't see what ability he's going to
Sure.
get from artifacts.
True.
That's hard too. Frost DK Havoc.
I'll be on the Demon Hunter.
Okay. That sounds like the right plan to me.
We are riding the L train tonight.
What is our record so far tonight?
I don't think we've won one yet.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Fearing. Jeez, they're getting you. You're the getter.
I blinded that guy. He's ready for you to like road burst on him. I mean,
I'm
if you
not.
see him, if you got fear, do you have fear?
I feared already. I feared
Do you have
already.
fear?
I feared already.
Oh.
I'm dead.
Come on, you piece of shit, just die. There you go.
Nice.
Or if we're just fighting like better ranked teams that are just in a lower ranking because they're just playing for the first time.
That could be it.
What'd you say?
So that could be it. Or just like weird comps or whatever. Or weird something.
We fought a lot of the comps are very common comps we've fought many times. We're just not winning. We're getting like handed, like just not like a lot of close games either. We're just getting like freaking crushed.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Havoc Windwalker.
You're gonna eat a ton of CC in this one, remember?
Yeah, I think with double deeps though, it's still better to be able to trinket one long CC than 20% reduction and eat them all and probably die in like
Okay.
two
Just because you're gonna eat a
GCDs.
lot of stuns from the monk.
Yeah. Do you think? I mean, do you think I'm gonna eat 6 CCs before it ends though? I feel like this game's gonna be decided pretty quick.
All right, I'll be on the monk then.
Okay.
I'm using relentless for sure.
Yeah, I think for you it makes a lot more sense to use Relentless. I agree. I just think for me, then I tend to die in like 3 GCDs. I'm gonna ride out the first stun. I'm gonna throw a fear. Oh fuck. Oh god. Come on. No, don't die yet. No, I
You
died.
dead, man.
Yeah,
You dead.
I died. Yeah, I don't feel like these fights last long enough for Relentless to be worth it for themselves for me with these two dudes. Windwalker Havoc.
Yeah, the monk did absolutely nothing. The demon hunter did a just butt ton, and I
Yeah.
was on him the whole time.
Jeez. How much did you do relative to your damage?
He did 12.9 to my 7 to the monk's 3.
Wow. That's crazy. The monk must have been focusing on all the CCs more.
I don't know what the monk was doing. I blinded him, so I mean he had that. And I'm assuming you feared them. You feared them both, yeah.
Yeah, I feared him.
So he ate your entire fury trinket in my blind. Hmm. Do you have a lot of like talent swaps that are like melee specific?
Just one, really. I only have a single one. It's either I got one for melee, I got one for dispels, depending on how much dispelling I think I'm doing, and then I got one for how much CC. Like, those are pretty much the 3. Ret Frost.
Will be on the ret.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of cleaving, so if you can just keep running away from them, because I'll be stunning the ret as much as possible, and I'm gonna try to run in and get him to focus me with the sap and just open on the guy instantly with burst
Okay.
on the ret. Both already.
Oh, nice. Good stuff. They're splitting, I think. Which is odd. I'm taking a surprising amount of damage from this guy, though. Although I think you're gonna live. I feel like this
I'm
split's not.
gonna kill the pally.
Yeah, I don't
He
think this
doubled again.
I've
Like the second
feared.
bubble. Oh, the first one wasn't a real bubble.
I cast a spell on it.
I blinded that guy. I was gonna die soon.
Awesome.
He's bubbled again. Can you take that one off?
Trying. Yeah, casting it. Okay, got it.
I'm hodged.
Getting you. Fearing. Second
Dead.
time. Nice job.
That guy really sucked. Oh, the freak we had like triple bubble stack or something.
funny. Got him.
The DK still did a ton of damage.
Makes sense. I mean, he was alive as long as you, right?
Yeah.
They do a lot of damage.
But he was also CC'd. Yeah, we had a full blind on him.
Yeah, I feared him twice.
Yeah.
But you were running around.
Gotta win. Now the wins start. Especially when we just do a 2v1. Nope, 2v2. Alright. Mage, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I'm just gonna burst as hard as I can on the mage in the opener. Remember to pop on your mount and roll around. If you can pop a shield, then mount.
Okay.
Do you have like a shield that lasts like 30 seconds or no? Do they
I have
all,
a 20-second
kind of
shield.
suck?
I mean, they're all kind of short, yeah. They're like 20 and 15. The other two shields, but I got zapped. Over here, open eye me. Got my shield up though.
He threw his trinket.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Fearing. I'm already eating a lot of damage. Ugh. Come on. Try LOS.
Alright, I'm stun locking him.
Okay, good job.
Dude's in a freaking unpolyed.
I'm gonna be fine. Yeah. I'm doing well.
I'm gonna kill him.
Good job.
Don't worry. He's dead.
I'm gonna fear when I do this.
This guy sucks. Oh yeah! 915.
Nice. What'd you,
That
915 what?
that mage super sucked. Oh my god.
Real bad, huh?
Yeah. $9.15 relic. Which I really could use.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. Iron. Artifact. Oh gosh, that's my best one. 905. I got 905 to 915. It's okay. My other one's 855 and 875. I have the worst luck. But it's official.
The worst luck with gear?
Yeah, man. I used to have like the best luck.
I remember you did. You used to have the best luck, and I had the worst luck. I used to always get duplicates of the same thing, and you would get like a million items that were really good.
That's all I get now.
Yeah. Well, at least you get to, whatever them. You know, destroy them. Obliterate them.
Yeah, but no, they're so old. So old, I can't.
You just, I'm confused. You just got a 915. It was one you wanted, though, right?
Yeah, it was a relic. I have 3 relics.
Yeah.
One's a 905, one's an 855, and one's an 875.
And you
and of course,
placed the 905.
yeah.
And that
915.
And the 905 is not. That was super old. Like you had
Oh,
that pre.
oh no no. It's because relics they just destroy when you replace them.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now I get it.
All right, this team, we can get them, dude.
Okay, I agree.
We can get these guys.
I agree. Definitely relentless on
Especially,
these guys.
and we could probably like when the monk's trying to like keep the druid off me, you can freaking just mind control that piece of shit. Run him
Yeah.
off the bridge.
I agree. I think this is probably a great team for that.
Because you're gonna need to. Because I feel like druids are extra squishy these days.
That's good.
And I'll pay attention to thorns
Okay.
because that's important. They say.
I've heard that. I can mind
That's
control
all
the monk
it's
like
about.
right away. Oh, okay. I'm gonna mind control him right off the bat, so there'll be no damage then. That's probably a good idea, right? Just jump him off. You can just get on the.
Yeah, sure.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
cyclones for free while he's got thorns up. Is thorns up forever?
No, it's like 30 seconds. It's like nothing.
Okay, there it
It's
is.
like a
Good.
pretty big CC. CD, I mean. I'm gonna mind control him again.
What's he doing?
I don't know. Nobody's doing anything. This is a nobody gets anything done.
I'm resell.
Okay.
I'm bursting on this guy.
Okay. I'm cycloned. I think you're gonna be okay.
Oh, no,
God.
I'm not.
No, you're not. What the hell? I'm incapacitated. Oh, bring back to me so I can fear as soon as he. Or I'll pull you. I'll pull you. I'll do it. Cyclone again. Fearing. Okay, I should be able to get you up in this fear. God, that was some crazy burst.
I blinded the monk.
Okay, you're good now. You're back up to like half life.
I'm gonna really hurt this girl soon.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, Mike, 3 seconds. I'm gonna burst on her
Okay.
with relentless, and it's gonna be over.
Awesome.
Up, 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 up. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'm gonna see if I can get her mind controlled off of you.
Yeah, can you do that?
Yep,
That'd be
got her.
awesome.
She's gone. I don't know where the fight is because I'm down here, but oh, I see it. Feared her.
All right, she'll drop still. You ready to burst her with me, or oh no? Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll do it myself. I'll get her myself.
Okay. That's good.
Stay up.
I'm trying. I think I'm gonna be able to as long as you don't die. Well.
Damn it.
Oh, are you trying to kill that guy?
Yeah, I swapped to him.
Oops. Oh, I think I might be in it. No, maybe not. Oh my goodness. Nope. The dampening is 50%. I think I might not be able to make it much longer. I'm dead.
There was just not enough, just not enough talking between us. There was still a lot of like overlap, like not great overlap there.
Yeah.
There were so many times when we could have so easily just beat them. Man.
How do you propose we change that?
Just more like talking about what we're gonna do before we do it, instead of like what we do after we've done it. Like I wasn't telling you enough, like what I was gonna do, so what I needed to happen for that to like be pulled off.
Okay.
I was just telling you like big macros, like I'm gonna kill him soon, I'm gonna burst on him soon, you know. Instead of like I need 3 seconds for Vendetta to pull up. You know, if you get a CC you can throw on the monk, that'd be great. You know, prevent him from stopping me.
Yeah. Makes sense.
There were a lot of instances where I was like just waiting. I like had full combos, full everything on him, just waiting for like shit to happen, and then I just get like the monk would get on me and I wouldn't be able to catch the freaking druid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it wasn't like they should have known that my cooldowns are coming up. Oh man, maybe they put their gladius to tell.
I mean, that seems like a great opportunity for me to mind control Northern Fear. Like,
Yeah,
it's really.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
if you know the, for sure.
I was throwing a lot of mind controls that fight. What are we killing here?
Where are you at? The Pally.
Okay. I was hiding behind the pillar.
But we want to, yeah, for sure, exactly. He's bursting on you. I'm gonna burst on him. Oh. I'm taking a lot of damage, Mike.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you.
I just blew all my cooldowns.
I see it.
Defensive cooldowns, that is.
I feared him.
My defensive cooldowns are done now, so now they're gonna be able to put pressure on me again. Just FYI.
Good to know.
Let's pull him back. LOS of the monk. LOS the monk. I'm putting pressure on the monk.
Okay.
Monk cocooned himself. I'm gonna come back over to this guy.
Okay.
Pull him away, pull him LOS. Right, I'm back on the monk. They're blowing stuff on me.
Don't LS me.
Thanks. Blinded him.
Yeah, I'm incapacitated. I don't know if you're gonna live through this one. I got a fear, so hopefully you'll live through a little more.
Full kidney on him.
Awesome.
I'm back on the monk.
Yep, you're back at full life. I'm gonna go back to trying to LOS again.
I think I'll be able to burst the monk down in this. If you want to, like, do you have anything for the guy?
Mind control. I'm gonna try to mind control him. Didn't last for some reason. I don't know why. Try it again.
Where the fuck?
You're really low. I'm healing you. I got a fear up if you could pull him over to me.
Bubbles up, bubbles up.
Casting, dispel, interrupted. Holy lock, unfortunately.
Oh, it's still up. Okay.
I'm gonna stun. I think I might die. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
I almost had the monk.
Yeah, a couple times.
Did he hodged you when the monk bubbled?
First he locked me out, and then he hodged me. Spell locked me.
Your dispel is a cast time, I guess.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. You only have one dispel. That's it.
Only
Like,
one
you
that
don't
gets
have, like,
bubbles.
And that's the one that's like you drop it in like an area.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
My regular like dispel stuff off of people that's normal isn't a cast time. Like dispel a regular shield, but bubbles
You don't
are
have
ice
anything you can
blocks.
do to the. I wonder if you silence. You probably wouldn't be able to. I wonder if you silence the monk. I mean, like the guy who's on you, and then try to cast your dispel. If that would do anything different, but I don't think.
Like to silence your interrupt.
Like if you like arcane torrent,
Yeah.
but it's only a. No, it interrupts. It silences everybody. Yeah, so you could probably arcane torrent somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be on the druid if I can.
Okay.
You wanna bust in here with me, or I'll wait
Coming.
for you.
Locks, affliction locks are the ones that are really tough for my healing, but I'll bust in with you. Go go
All right,
go.
then let's be on the lock then.
Okay. I'm in a cyclone. Yeah, this is a team between the cyclones and the affliction
Yeah,
nonsense.
screw
It's
it.
gonna be really
We gotta
challenging.
pillar ride these guys for sure. Pull back
Okay.
the pillar.
Okay.
I'll kill his dog.
Like that
Just
plan.
keep pulling the pillar. He's bursting. I'm gonna burst the lock then.
Okay.
Can you do anything about the locks? Like shields or hots or anything? Can you take those?
I can take the hots off of him, and I have been periodically, but I can't do anything about the shield. I haven't seen a shield
I'm
that I
gonna
can
go
do
for the
anything about.
druid.
He has thorns on him right now, so
Yeah, that's why I swapped to the druid.
yeah. Oof. I'm taking some damage. I got a LOS. We're both really low. We're in a bad spot right now. I'll try
I
to
got
get
close.
to you
I'm
in a
good.
bit.
I'm good. I'm totally good. I cloaked his stuff.
Okay, I'm mind controlled the warlock. I'm gonna run him away a bit. So hopefully you can help get more on the dude. I think we're gonna die.
Where are you?
We're both super low. I'm trying to come in to heal you, and I'm getting cycloned. We're both like 10% though.
Yeah.
I'm in a stun. Yeah.
I don't get how they beat us with those stats.
Which ones? What were the stats? I didn't see them.
I did like 2 million more damage than the lock did. You did just a little bit more healing, like 80k, 800k more healing than the druid did. Oh, the druid did a lot of fucking damage. The druid did like 5 million damage. So I guess that's the difference. So overall, they did more damage when they combined them. Because
Yeah.
we combined did 22 million, and them combined did 24 million. So it's only 2 million more.
Yeah, it's not a ton more.
But the lock also did 5 million healing. So I guess their healing also was... Their healing was also like 5 million more as well. So 5 million more, 4 million more damage, but 2 million more damage, 5 million more healing.
Yeah.
That was enough. But it seemed like way more. It seemed like we were getting smashed way harder than that. You both died at the same time with like 10 million more damage. About what I would have thought, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm not sure. I don't really understand. I mean, technically, I guess it doesn't really matter how much healing they did. It's how much damage they did related to our healing, right? Because how much damage we did doesn't really matter, and how much healing they did doesn't really matter. The fact is that they damaged us more than we healed by 10 million, right? That's what the numbers end up saying, right? Not doesn't matter at all, but doesn't. Do you know what I mean?
No. Well, that's what I was saying. Is like I did more damage than the lock, and you did more healing than the druid. But they both, when you added up their numbers together, like they both, like the lock also did a lot of healing, which
Yeah.
I just can't do, and then the druid also did a ton of damage.
Yeah, I was like way too behind on healing the whole fight to do any damage, really.
I just don't. Yeah, I guess that's the part that I struggle with because like I did more damage than the freaking lock did.
Yeah.
So like, how do we get so backed up on healing?
Well,
Can they steal your shields?
yeah, the fell puppy
that what-
steals my shields.
The fell puppy does. Okay.
That's why he's super annoying.
Yeah.
But also, like, I think it's a lot to do with like timing stuff. Not timing so much that like I don't know.
I burst on him right off the bat. So, and you're saying you were backed up on healing the whole time. So it's like I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Cleaving, maybe cleaving. In this one.
This is one where the Holy Valley chases me and does tons of damage for some weird reason.
Yeah. So I'm on the Holy Valley.
Yeah.
This time instead of the DK. I was in the DK the last time we fought one of these cleaver comps. Cleavers.
Okay, I'm zapped, but I saw it coming, which is interesting.
Is he gonna bubble? He's bubbled.
Okay. Casting my dispel. Oh, he pulled me to interrupt it. Let's try it again. Got it. Might have fallen off on its own,
yeah.
but
It fell off by itself. Yeah. I'm on him.
come on. What the fuck is going on?
Stay alive.
I'm trying. I don't understand where all this insane amounts of damage all of a sudden came from, but come on.
And this guy's got a bubble over here again. But just worry about yourself. Don't worry about the bubble.
I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm okay. I'm coming in. Oh, they're gonna kill you.
I actually almost killed him over here. He just had that bubble.
Yeah,
He was at 10% health. I couldn't do anything about it. Now I'm getting
zapped.
rocked.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you.
Man, I'm dead.
I'm trying to get you. Nope.
So I guess we wanted to stay together in that fight. We definitely had them on the run.
Yeah, that was a very confusing
Because
fight.
it wasn't.
I don't know.
Well, what was confusing about it?
It's the healing was just so crazy spiky. It's like in the beginning there was no damage at all for so long, all the way up until his bubble. So I literally didn't heal you. I threw your shields. You didn't take a single point of
Yeah.
damage until he bubbled.
So this is good to know. Every time I go in on a fight like that, I'm blowing my defensives off the bat. So I'm blowing evasion and I'm blowing cloak. So you're gonna have like 10 seconds of me not taking any damage.
Why blow them right off the bat against the healer DPS team?
Um, because I blow evasion so that while I'm throwing out all of my huge DPS, the end cloak, the DK can't lock me down. He can't stun me. He can't like chain me. He can't shackle me. He can't do anything because I'm dodging and I'm immuning it. All this magic stuff,
That
which
feels
helps
like
me just dump damage into the guy.
that makes sense for sure to pair your defensives with your offensives in that way, but it feels like against the healer DPS, wouldn't it be better to like just do regular rotation stuff on him until he's taken like 20 or 30% damage and then blow your offensives and defensives at the same time? So you're not doing it from 100% life.
Well, so like I won't. So like so like that's the how I like would have killed him. Like so I like forced the bubble super early. I vanished. I hadn't taken like hardly any damage. You should have been able to just like stay on him with me and then be able to get the offensive dispel because you don't have to worry about healing me, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So
but
yeah.
no, but it didn't. So like, and I don't know if you can't dispel that bubble. So the pally puts 2 bubbles up.
No, it did.
Um,
though maybe I think you might have missed what happened then, right? So
you watch the video. It ran out before your
Yes.
Dispel even hit the ground.
Let me finish telling you what I did though, because I don't feel like you let me finish. And I said it during the fight too. So you got all your things, and I was literally just 100% turning him with you, and we got him to that point, and I was like, awesome. And I started to cast Dispel Magic, and then partway through the Dispel Magic, when it was like before it finished off, the DK pulled me to interrupt it.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
then I started casting a second time, and then he stunned me. And then I
Yeah.
triggered it and started casting a third time, and then by then that's like 3 casts of Dispel Magic. It's like the bubble runs out. It lasts that long.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you fear the DK yet?
I don't know. I'm not sure if that happened, if I feared a DK or not. No, I couldn't have because he wasn't near me, so I didn't fear him. Because that was the point, because he pulled me to him.
Gotcha.
So I was like a mile away thinking like, I'm going to get this Dispel, no problem. Nobody's in range of me. It's like nobody can do anything to me, you know? But then he pulled me and stunned me. And so it's like, it happened exactly like you said. It's just like,
Yeah.
that was,
Okay. Well, that's good to think about. So the way and that's something that we definitely don't do a good job with is lining up our CC. Our CC, I feel like we use not paired up together at all, and never offensively.
I fear offensively like half the time, I'd say. It's just for me, an offensive fear has to be already lined up. It's not like, because I don't cast it on anybody, I just cast it on myself, and it only gets melee people. So a lot of times, if you're like, I need a fear, I can't be like, damn, it's in. It's got to be like, well, the guy's got to be standing next to me, or I got to run up to him, and by the time I run up to him, it's like very unlikely.
I mean, there's nothing. Yeah. I mean, you could. I mean, realistically, in that fight, I mean, you could be stacked with me when I'm just like dumping on the guy, and so are you, because you also have an arcane torrent you can use to interrupt the healer.
Yeah.
You know, you can bust the fear to get the dude and cast your dispel. So it's like you can just charge in with me on those fights.
That's true. That's a good point.
You know, especially on solo healer, solo DPS.
Yeah.
You know, and then you don't have to worry about. Then it could be easier for us probably to like get the fear to the blind while we're like lining up our big burst. Are you getting these cues or no?
I am. Well, yeah, like this is really important to me. I feel like I'm not sure how to say it more. Like I will learn nothing from that fight if we don't talk about it, which is fine if you don't want to learn anything. I just can't go into the next fight talking and thinking about it, or I will fuck the next fight up. You know, because it's like a lot of times.
Enough credit, dude.
No, it's true. Well, it's not credit. I've had this happen a million times. Like, if we're talking in the gate about the previous fight, I won't have my head in the current fight. Like, once the fight starts, I'll be caught off guard about my talents,
maybe we gotta practice doing that more, so you can have like more like, I don't know, multitasking ability, maybe. You can be like, hey, let's just go through the rotations and also be able to talk, because that's the hardest part. If we can't talk during the fight, then
No, we
I
can
mean, we
talk. We
can't.
just
It's
can't
going to
talk
be super
about the
hard for us.
previous fight, man. That's what I can't do. I can't talk about the previous fight while prepping for this fight. I just can't do that. Right?
Yeah,
I can talk about what's going
well,
on right now, like, and I do a lot. I think a lot of times I say like I'm
we just
fearing
need
the
to
guy, I'm
practice it
CCing the
more. We
guy.
just need to practice talking about the other stuff. I mean,
This
James
is
got a pizza,
whatever.
or was it? Or was it Sam?
It was
We gotta practice
James.
it more.
Practice
We
talking
gotta
about the
practice.
previous
Stop
fight
getting
while prepping for the current
no.
fight. I don't understand
Yeah,
what you're
just not.
saying.
Just like the more you practice like multitasking, the better you get at it, right?
I believe science has shown the exact opposite of that.
The more you practice, the worse you get. That's what you
No,
think? You think that's what
multitasking.
science shows?
Multitasking cannot be practiced. Is what I've read with science. Is the brain is a single process machine. Is what I've read.
That's
And
not true at all.
okay, what you could practice is doing things without thinking about them, but you can't get better at multitasking, which is
Sure you
maybe the
can.
same thing. Well, anyway, we don't need to argue about this. This is the example. I don't know. I'm like completely in the wrong with
Who do we
this
kill?
thing. Relentless.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, who are we killing? The Fury Warrior? Are we killing the Fury Warrior?
I'd
You
like
there?
to kill the rogue.
Kill the
Yeah.
rogue. Okay.
I'm killing the rogue, dude.
Okay.
You're dead.
Yeah. And I swear to God, I wasn't trying to make a point, but that's exactly what
Mhm.
happens every time if we're in the fight, like talking about the previous fight. I just can't do it. We could just try. We could just try it forever if you want to, but I can only tell you what hundreds of hours of this have definitely shown me. You know. But I'm willing to try. So let's just keep it up.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that makes that the reason I don't believe you with that is that's like saying you can't. I don't know. I'm not gonna argue with you about it.
Yeah, let's just do it.
All right, you do all the talking. That'll make
Elemental
life
Shaman,
easier.
Resto Druid. Alright, so
You're
I'm
gonna do
not...
100%.
Sounds good. We'll try that out. I'm not using my melee shield thing, and I don't feel like I eat a lot of stuns from this pair, so I'm not going to pick Relentless. And with the spells, I think Purified Resolve sounds good.
Where we going?
Kill the Elemental Shaman.
You want me to open on him? Or wait
Yeah.
for the druid to come out or what?
Open on him. I'll wait for the druid. Or wait for his heals to fall off, and then just open on him. He has 3 heals, but I don't think it's gonna really.
And then I'm staying on him?
Yeah, just stay on him for now. I guess I'll let you know if I think we should swap. I feared the druid.
I apply blind to sap on the druid. He's out of it just naturally.
Okay. I'm gonna cyclone the druid.
You gotta do a little bit of lining on these guys.
Okay.
Like you don't have to run complete opposite side of the coffin, but just enough so you can be poking back around. You know, like just kind of poking now. So you're like not all the way around. Just you literally just have to be on the corner. Yeah, there you go. Just
But
like
they
that.
they
You
can both
you just
see
use
me
that
right
filler.
now. I don't understand how this is lining.
So it is for like a second. You only need to. Well, never mind. I said I wasn't gonna talk. You do your thing.
You're trying to get me to line the Resto's heals, right?
This the a combination of stuff. Like if they're both like if I'm just on the shaman, I have a very limited amount of stuff that